Once the Second Karabakh War ended, Armenia and Artsakh found themselves with a borderline with Azerbaijan that grew dramatically in length. A battle-weary armed forces with stretched resources had to act quickly to set up new posts and positions, and prevent further Azerbaijani advancement. Armenians watched on as servicemen had to fulfill duties with old weaponry and outdated gear. But one issue that has been coming up time and time again is tents. Photos have circulated online of makeshift, low-quality and ragged tents positioned in tough terrain, and within view of the Azerbaijani army, much of which are stationed in higher quality tents. And now with the incursions by Azerbaijan in Syunik and Gegharkunik, the Armenian army is trying to increase the density of outposts tenfold. A group of Armenians around the world started a new initiative, Tents for Armenian Heroes. It's rather simple. One of the volunteers, Mikhail Hagopian, contacted military equipment warehouses in France to bulk buy large tents that are military grade. 100 were shipped from France, and another 100 were produced in Armenia. Askhine Pasoyan, one of the co-founders, put nearly all her savings into this initiative and is calling on people everywhere to help out.
We quickly created a group and we started helping each other with sources, procurement, what is the lowest cost, where can we find, until we ran out of our own money and all our savings finished. So we started an organized fundraising campaign and we called this initiative Tents for the Armenian Heroes. Heroesների համար, which is a Facebook page, a group, and it's an initiative that has been working already after November 9, dedicated primarily to the tents because this is when the situation changed.
From the front, Vartan has been on the borderline with Azerbaijan. He spoke of the low quality of the previous tents and how this affected their operations.
Sometimes the wind blows these tents away. There are tents along the border, but you can't really call them tents, as they're improvised shelters that will not stand up to the wind. There aren't just a few posts, but hundreds of posts along the border that require sturdy, durable tents that will stand up to the elements and protect our troops. True, the Defense Ministry does what it can, but we all know the situation our country is in. I'd like to thank Askhine Pasoyan, Mikhail, and all the people involved in the initiative Tents for Armenian Heroes. These people do a lot for our soldiers so that we can sleep safely. There is definitely a need for new tents, and we are expecting a new batch from France since we do not have them here.
Tigran Khachatryan is another serviceman and co-founder of Tents for Armenian Heroes. Once the tents are gathered in Yerevan, he moves them to different parts of the front line, in Armenia proper and in Nagorno-Karabakh.
Regularly, like today, I will head to the posts and get acquainted with the situation on the ground, the fighting spirit of our soldiers, their needs, and where the tents are needed. Our goal is to have proper tents and covers in all the posts where our soldiers are currently on duty. A tent is not of utmost importance, but at this moment it has more importance than other needs. Since the posts are not completely ready, we do not know who stands on which post. It's constantly changing. There is no need to dig trenches, so we buy tents, hold the post until we figure out whether the post is ours or not. Without the tents, the boys can't stay due to the harsh weather conditions, and the posts are being encroached on as a result.
Unfortunately, a fundraiser that raised over $10,000 was reported by anonymous people on Facebook, and it was taken down. However, these men and women are determined that every Armenian serviceman can at least get a proper night's sleep and shelter from the forces of nature, especially in the midst of the current border crisis in the cold heights of Syunik and Gegharkunik.